Hi guys, today we are going to solve the 28th problem. Find the index of the first occurrence in a string. Let's say, given two strings needle and j stack, return the index of the first occurrence of needle in haystack, or -1 if needle is not part of haystack. And you are giving us an example: haystack sat but sat and needle sat, and you return 0 because sat is found at index at position 0 of haystack. So to solve with problem, what need to do? I solve this problem doing something like here, right, like this. First, you are going to traverse the entire haystack, and if the first letter in haystack equals the first letter of needle, you are going to traverse. You are going to do an inner loop. You are going to traverse the list until while they are the same. So you found, for example, s. They are the same. So you are going to move one position to the right and check if they are the same. They are the same, and finally they are the same, and you have found the position. To do this, you are going to create a variable. First, you need to create a variable counter, and for each time you've checked these two values, if they are the same, you are going to increase counter. So they are the same, increase counter +1. Okay, they are the same, increase counter +1. One more time. They are the same, increase counter by 1. And if your counter equals your needle length, you are going to return your index, your current index. You needle length, then return your index. That, remember, we have this index right there, right here. To do it in code, you are going to do something like this. First, you are going to create a for loop. Create a for loop with a pointer e. So for e, as long as e is lower than haystack length, e plus, you're going to increase e. And then remember that this is another inner loop. So you are going to do this inner loop as long as these two are pointing to the same. Y haystack at position e plus counter equals needle at position counter. While this is true, you are going to increase your counter +1, counter plus, and if your counter equals your needle length, return your index. Okay, if they are so this is their inner loop. But if that's not true, you are going to set counter to 0. And finally, you are going to return -1 if you didn't found any index. So let's create this on code. So first, create your counter variable and set it to 0. Create your for loop. Okay, and remember that you need to traverse all of haystack length, and then while your haystack at position counter +1 equals your needle at position counter you are going to increase your counter by 1 and check if your counter equals the length of your needle. If that's true, you are going to return a E that points to the index that have started this inner loop. Otherwise, you are going to set the counter to 0, and if you didn't find anything, you are going to just return -1, and that should do the work. Okay, it's working fine, and now let's submit this code. Okay, and works fine. You can do it better if you create the edge case. First, if your needle length is greater than your high stack length, no matter what, you can find needle in high stack. That's the first edge case. So it should be working a little better. Actually, pretty much the same. The second one is if your needle equals an empty string, you are going to return 0, because if already informed. Or the other is if your needle equals your haystack, you are going also to return 0, because they are the same at the start. So let's submit this code and it should be working a little better. Okay, pretty much the same, to be honest. And also, you don't need to traverse the entire array, the entire list of numbers. You need only traverse until this position. You don't need to check the numbers that are farther than this character, the 1. So minus needle dot length plus 1. And now let's test this code. It should be working way better. Yes, now it is way better. So that's my solution. And by the way, in JavaScript, you can do something like this, and it's also really fast. Yep, that's all you need to do in JavaScript to solve this problem. Funny, isn't it? Well, in a few seconds, you are going to see the solutions in Java, C++, and Python. And well, that's all for today, guys, and see you tomorrow for a new video.